you know what, my camera's just broke. I'm going to switch it on. Power on, yeah, green light's on. Display doesn't come on. Press all sorts of buttons. And it's not playing ball. So, cinematic camera is not working today. If the shots are a little bit different to usual, I apologise. But today's video, I'm heading up to VRS in Northampton because we're basically Will's selling a car, and I thought, you know what, be proactive. I'm going to get a taxi up there, drive the car back to Pinker and get it up for sale for him. But secondly, he said well, we should be able to film an update on the M5. So I think it's up and running now. I'm not sure where he's at with it, but I'm quite excited about it. Obviously, we've had the car a long time. He's had no end of problems with it, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like today. So yeah, I'm going to order an Uber now, hit the road, and get to Northampton. See that, mate? There he is. All right, that's it. Calvin's car diary, yeah. Car diary, yeah?
Okay, I will check it out.
Check it out, yeah?
Okay.
Thanks, mate. See ya.
Thank you, see you later.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
That's it. Come on, mate, you can't even fix the bloody radio, can you? Come on, mate. Turn it down. That's it.
I'm going to put it on halfway through now.
It's back on, look. Right. Well, we've got an M5 that apparently works now, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it all good? Is it alright?
The weather's not been great, so we've not had a chance to properly log it up the road yet, and we've not put it on the dyno. We probably will do tomorrow. But the first drive we had was good. It's behaving, there's no fault codes in it now.
So drives all alright? No,
yeah, it seems to, yeah.
No lights on the dash, nothing like that?
The only problem I've got is with the headlights. There's flickering, but that's another issue. Obviously we've had problems with lin faults and CAN bus faults in the car, which turns out where they'd repaired the vehicle, Aaron found where the battery terminals go on, they have these battery terminals that basically explode if you have a crash, and then
he said that, and it sort of bodged, like someone has put a couple of prongs in,
and all sorts of so they've been replaced, which has took a lot of faults out of the car. It also had an airbag fault for the driver's seat for the pre-tensioner.
Okay.
So we looked at the pre-tensioner, it looked alright, so we bought a second-hand one. And because when you check the resistance on the pre-tensioner, it obviously was something wrong with it.
Yeah.
And it was different to the one we bought, but it still didn't fix the fault.
Oh, right.
Which was real weird.
Yeah.
So, having traced it back, and what's happened is where the ECU airbag ECU's been replaced and plugged in, it's bent a pin over as well.
Oh, right.
Or someone's bent it over on purpose.
Bent it deliberately, yeah.
I don't know. But that's been repaired. The new seatbelt potential has gone in. The old one we swapped to the other seat to see if it had a fault, and it still had a fault. So somehow something's gone wrong.
Yeah.
So, but obviously from the previous people.
So what was like the one big issue with this? Like,
well, obviously it had a timing fault, which then puts a boost fault in.
Okay.
So if it's not happy with something, it turns the solenoids off for the boost. So you get zero boost. That's why the car
weren't boosting
flat as a fart, basically. Yeah. So Aaron's had the engine apart numerous times to try and save you buying lots and lots of bits or a new engine.
Yeah.
Eventually we replaced the variator and the exhaust cam with a second hand one. That has now fixed it. So the timing fault was gone. We have boost back. We've got our stage 2 tuning there, which we want to log up the road.
That's just a generic tune, yeah, not a custom tune.
No, it's one of our better tunes. I just put the full fat tune in it.
Okay, just
basically.
See how it works. Wicked.
See what it's like.
Yeah.
So if it's no good, then we'll have to pull it back a bit. So
yeah,
the car's only done 20-something thousand, so I'm hoping that. I'm hoping it should be all right. So clutch back wise, obviously we've got to be careful. We know from the M6 and various other cars that have been done. So, but we'll have a look at that.
So there weren't really no major issues, just lots of little annoyances.
Just everything hanging off loose, timing out in the engine originally. So it's now fixed. Obviously we've been trying to fit this in between jobs. We've had 5 days chasing wiring faults around the car.
I cannot believe how much. I actually feel guilty. Like
no,
so much time into this car.
It is what it is. So
fair play though. You've actually got to the bottom of it.
We replaced. We took the calipers off the car as well.
I noticed that as well
because they were being done
yellow everyone with calipers.
Hadn't they?
So there's one thing that bugged everyone about his cars was it had them yellow calipers.
We took those off. They all look mint now. And I mean, the inside of the car is really nice. Like we said that when we talked about it, didn't we? We said the inside's really nice.
Yeah, it's top work. Like you said, it's only done 20,000 miles.
So obviously, there's a fair few bits that have clips that are broken on the car from before, like these bits of pipe. So that's got a tie up around it and stuff like that. But it's like at the moment we don't want to go steaming in, putting all new parts on it because we need to make sure it runs right first. And then what we'll do then is I'll find couple of these maybe, and then that'll tidy that up because all the clips are broken on the top,
Yeah.
And then once we know it's okay, then I'll get a couple of these, and then that'll be nice. Then
just tidy,
just to finish it off. So
nice. So I can actually drive it now, yeah.
Yeah, basically. So obviously we need to log the car. So you can go and drive it round and feel the boost, and as long as you don't go mad in it, then
I'll go and have a little spin in it. You want me to leave it with you, and then you can log it and
I want to finish it off, dyno it, make sure it's all right.
Yeah.
Obviously the weather's been absolutely terrible, so trying to log a 700 plus horsepower car on the road is nearly a nightmare anyway. And the dyno's been flat out with other vehicles. So
okay,
but we'll have it on the dyno probably tomorrow, to be fair. Or maybe later on today, but we'll see. We'll send you a video of that. We'll do one.
Yeah, cool.
And the power figures, obviously. But so there's just the headlamps.
Just the headlamps is the only issue left to solve.
We're not really sure what's happening with that yet. So we believe it's got the correct ones in it from when they've done the damage repair. But again, we're not. We need to spend some more time on that. So
fair enough. And I've obviously popped up today to grab the Q7. You're putting up for sale, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to sell my Q7. So surplus to requirements now. So we want to try and get a new S3.
Oh really?
Yeah, the new shape one.
Right.
So that we can do some development on that, and the 135i's pretty much finished with development now. So and I don't need like 4 or 5 cars. It's pointless.
It's
so
just stupid,
I got my Sierra now. So
that's nice, isn't it? That's going to be a proper toy when that's done, isn't it?
Yeah. So that'll do for a bit of fun, and then we use the S3 as a development car and a family car. So
yeah.
And then that's it.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll do.
Alright, so I'm going to take this out for a little drive then, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Sound. Right then, seatbelt on. I actually can't believe this car is up and running. There was a point in time where I thought there's no way this car gonna live to see another day. Not with me anyway, because a new engine, I think Will said it'd be about, I've got a headlight issue with me. I think Will said it'd be about 8 grand, so I can't remember, but it's a lot of money to replace the engine, so that weren't an option whatsoever. So this was the cheapest M5 in the country at the time, probably is now. I paid 13 grand for it. I actually got a car with this car, an old banger. I bought it for Car Trader, and he said, Cal, I'll tell you what, you can have it for 13 grand, and I'll throw in that old banger as well with it. I think it was a Volkswagen Fox maybe, so I think I got 500 quid for that. So this owes me about 12.5 grand. I'm just a little bit throttled there, the back end's sliding out. So, but obviously it had a crazy amount of issues with it. We've got headlight fault coming from the dash. And I got it to VRS to get all these issues sorted, with hope that they would get them all sorted, but I did consider that they'd never get sorted, and fair play to VRS, they've spent a lot of time put a lot of effort into this car, and I'm actually bloody driving it now. It's amazing. So I am a big M car fan, as I know a lot of you know that. Yes, traction control's just kicking in. And I've always loved an M5. I obviously had my M6, which had the same engine under the bonnet, V8 bi-turbo, and it was running, what was my M6 running? About 750 brakes. So they're a serious engine. They've got loads of potential to tune. And I ain't gonna drive this one like an idiot today. I just wanna feel it working. Yeah, plenty of power there. Loads of noise as well. I think it's already got a decat downpipe. Or decat downpipes, should I say, which was a result. Yeah, it feels good, man. I think they're such a good choice of car, these M5s. Like, the values now, I think you can get quite a good one for 20 grand. Bear in mind, this one's Cat S, for those that didn't see the original video many months ago. But like a non-categorized one in reasonable condition with reasonable mileage, I think they're about 20 grand, yeah? What a bloody good choice of car for 20 grand. But I think what scares people of these cars is the repair costs. They do seemingly have their issues as well. But a big V8 bi-turbo engine is not a cheap thing to repair. Is this car going to move over? No, perhaps not. Keep left and less overtaking. What am I meant to do? But yeah, maybe that's why they've depreciated, I don't know, but I absolutely love them. They're tunable, they're drivable, traction control's kicking in all the time. I could do with setting up the M1 and M2 buttons, but I ain't gonna bother because I'm just here for a little drive for the first time ever in my M5. So I think I'm just gonna wrap this video up. I just wanted to get the car on the channel, show you what it's about, show you that it is up and running. Will kind of did say to me, Cal, I think we're gonna be able to get a video filmed on your M5 tomorrow. This was obviously yesterday. And here I am, finally bloody driving it. What? Full beats. Fair play to VRS, that's all I can say. So yeah, we're going to end this video here. I will do some draggy times and try and get it on a track and whatever else. At this stage, we've got no solid plans for it because we want to just keep working on it, keep perfecting it. One thing I do want to do, actually, is get the paintwork sorted, because whoever painted this car has firstly painted in the wrong bloody colour, and secondly, not done a very good job of it. So if you've got a body shop, you're looking for a bit of exposure, and you want to do a proper job, yeah, I want a decent job of this paint job, get in contact. I want to paint it the correct colour, and I want it, where's she going? And I want it done in water-based paint, preferably, all right? So, yeah, reach out if you can do that. Obviously, it's the only thing now that needs to be done to complete this car. I will also get the wheels diamond cut. This car, with the correct paint colour and the correctly finished wheels, the correct finish, sorry, on the wheels is would be a nice looking thing. What I'll do is I'll put an image. This is a quick car, no smoke, no messing around. Hashtag on it, but I'll put a picture on the screen now of what my vision is for this car. There you go. Yeah, so if we can get it looking like that, that'd be amazing. But I'm going to stop banging on now. I'm going to go jump in Will's Q7, get that back, get it up for sale, and yeah, get home. All right. So thank you very much for watching. This is how's he doing. Hit like if you like this video. Hit subscribe if you're new to my channel. Give me a follow on Instagram at Calvin's Car Diary, and I'll see ya in my next video, alright? Bye. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader, whilst I was at VRS, I managed to film another episode of VRS Cars with this thing here, a Stage 3 Volkswagen Golf GTI Club Sport.